Shalom, I'm the brother Siyat coming back with another video. But first and foremost, I want to give all praises and the highest honor to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Makakadash. Double honor to my elder apostles and teachers of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to the sincere Akiam across the world who are spreading this knowledge and truth and sincerity. May the election be upon your households, come Shalom. So today, I want to make a video concerning that we have a duty, an obligation. You have a duty to do. Now there are many things in this world that are coming on your path, trying to sift you from the truth, trying to sift you from doing the work of the Most High. But we have to remind that even though all these things come upon you, you still have your duty. You still have your number one job. Okay, in this truth. Okay, everybody has their own lot, of course, but you should try to put the Most High Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, first. Okay, like the scripture says. Okay. Anyway, we have a duty. Okay, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, starting at verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. Okay. This is our duty, man. Okay, now what does the word duty mean? Let's look that up. Duty, a moral or legal obligation, a responsibility. Do is what I'm more focused on. A task or action that one is required to perform as part of one's job. You see? And we have a job, man. Okay. For example, the prophets, they have a job, to wake up the people, to fish for the elect, to tell them the true doctrine of Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, to go out in the highways and byways to teach. Okay. And you have a duty to do this. It's the action of your job to go out in the cold, to go out in the hot summer, to keep making videos. So you have a duty to do, man. Also, when you go to your job, you also have a certain duty to do, right? You're not gonna tell your boss like, hey, this and that. I cannot do this today. I cannot do this right now. You might tell him, okay, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's gonna be beneficial unto you. Now, even though we have a duty, okay, we still have things in this world that we need to sustain ourselves, of course. For example, money. Okay, the scripture says money is a defense. Okay, so from there, let's go to let me see, 1 Corinthians. Where's it gone? 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 31. Okay. 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 31. And they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away. Yeah, so we use this world, but we are not making abuse of it. Okay, we are using the money that we are earning, to feed ourselves or to provide for ourselves or our family. Okay, we go to a job, do normal things, but we're not abusing it like maybe you have a friend that's very rich and making use of him all the time. Just a quick example. Okay, because you know that this world will end soon anyway. You're not gonna build a house and put all your effort and time in it. Okay, if you know that within 2 months there will be a big storm or a big tsunami coming to destroy it, to completely destroy it eventually. So that's why you should try to be, speak for myself also, try to put your treasures up on high in heaven, like the scripture says in Matthew. Okay, try to focus on the truth. Okay, try to focus on seeking the kingdom of Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, rather than putting all your effort and focus in this world. And of course, sometimes you're gonna have periods that is gonna be concerning worldly things in the flesh, gonna be a little bit tougher than other times. You might have a very busy period with work, organizing this, organizing that, organizing that, people calling you, texting you, whatever. Your mind is all over the place, but still you have to remember that you have a duty for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. This is Colossians chapter 3 verse 1. If you then be risen with Yahushai, seek those things which are above, where Yahushai sitteth on the right hand of Yahweh. Set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth. You see? For ye are dead, and your life is hid. No, wait. Let me see. Yeah, for ye are dead, and your life is hid with Yahushai in the Most High. When Yahushai, who is our life, shall appear, then shall ye also appear with him in glory. So there's a big reward for this time and effort and affection that he putting on things above, like the scripture says, So whatever comes upon you, take it. Okay, try to take it. Speak for myself also, and endure it. Okay. Remember your duty. Okay. The scripture says that you have to put the Most High first. Okay, and to acknowledge him in everything that you do. Let me grab that real quick. This is Proverbs chapter 3 verse 6. And it reads, in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. Okay, now when you do Proverbs chapter 3 verse 6, okay, with another what is it called? What is it called again? With another version. No, not Proverbs 3 and 3. Why is it Proverbs 3 and 3? Let me see. Proverbs 3 and 6. Yeah, this is the one I'm looking for. Let me see. Yeah, what is this? Let me see. No. Let me try this. Put God first, because I just said it. That one, not that one, not that one. Yes, what? Here it says it, Proverbs 3 verse 6. In everything you do, put God first, and he will direct you and crown your efforts with success. That was what I'm looking for. Okay, so try to put the Most High Yahweh Bashem Yahushai first, man. Okay, it's very important. Okay, to acknowledge him, because you have a duty. Okay, I made another video concerning that we are to be a good soldier for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay, for the army of Yahushai. Okay, let me grab that scripture real quick in 2 Timothy chapter 2. Let me see, verse 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushai Mashiach. Okay. Verse 4 also. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who had chosen him to be a soldier. So if you are to be a soldier for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, okay, fight in his war. Okay, we cannot be too focused on making a career, or this and that in the world. Like I earlier explained, of course you have to provide for yourself, but make a family, big career, things like that. That's actually not the best time for it to do, man. Okay, your focus should be on Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Speaking for myself also. Anyway, okay, we should focus on the things pertaining to this truth and the kingdom. Okay, meanwhile trying to sustain ourselves on this side with the things of the world, for example, like your work, okay, etc. So anyway, from there, let me see. Let's go to the last one, Luke chapter 14, verse 28. Because everybody has their own lot, everybody, you should see it like this. You have one body, but your fingers, they have a different task to fulfill than your eyes. Okay, your fingers are for touch, to hold things, to feel things, and your eyes are to see things, to 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 basically to see things, But it does not mean that you need the eye less than the fingers. Okay, so everybody has their own part to fulfill in the body. Okay, if you're Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, but mainly the prophets, okay, they have a big part to fulfill, to call out for the elect, to fish for the elect. Okay, so this is Luke chapter 14, verse 23. And the Lord said unto the servant, Go out into the highways and hedges, and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled. Okay, so we have to go out into the highways and the byways, okay, to call for the elect. Okay, and no matter what happens, eventually the elect will come to the Most High anyway. No matter in what situation or in what type of manner the word is being brought out to them. Okay, if it's really for the elect, if that person is really part of the elect, you will eventually get it. Sometimes it takes longer than other times. Okay, sometimes you be thinking like, hey, we should hang up signs and to all these extra things to let people know from a distance what we are doing, to draw them in. But then you think like, hey, if they are not part of the elect, then they are meant to be destroyed and not to get its truth anyway. Okay, so let me end it off with this one. This is Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, say the Lord. Okay, the prophets, they are fishing for men. The bait, this word, okay, is this bait, okay, the words, the doctrine, that is being taught, okay, has to be the true doctrine. Okay, and these prophets, like when you fish and you put bait on the hook, okay, you're waiting for the good fish to come, and when he bites, you put the hook and you pull him in. Okay, reading on, and they shall fish them. Okay, or when you send a net in the ocean, and you grab all the fish that you like, and in the net, of course, in that net there are a few fishes or other things that you don't want, and then you throw it back into the sea. Okay, which the sea in this example is the world. Okay, because the scripture says many are called, so a lot of people will be called and hear this word, but a few are chosen. So of all those that hear this word and are being called, only a few will be chosen. So this net, which is calling, okay, which is grabbing a lot of fishes, which is people, okay, some of them, were not meant to get it, okay, were not meant to be chosen, so they will be thrown back. And you don't want to be in that position, man. Okay, but you can only pray and hope, of course, that you are part of that elect that is not only called but also chosen. Okay, reading on, and after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks. So the prophets, they are gonna turn into hunters, man. With spiritual powers, they're gonna do some damage upon this planet, man. Okay, so if you want to be doing that as a prophet, then you have a certain duty to fulfill. Okay, so anyway, I hope this video was edifying. With that, I want to give all praises and the highest honor to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Makakodash. Double honor to my elder apostles and teachers of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. May the election be upon your households. Shalom.